What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph growing in Zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Okay, so y'all, I know it's only been a couple days, but I have so much growth growing in this garden. This heat does my garden well. I see all of these YouTube videos about how the heat has done a number on their garden. Every time it gets to this time of the year, my garden is thriving. So I'm gonna take y'all along and give y'all some updates on what's going on, let y'all know how I keep my garden healthy throughout the summer months, the heat, tell you what kind of fertilizer I'm going to use to go ahead and make sure that my flowering plants are thriving. And yeah, we're just gonna walk and talk, y'all. Let's get into it. So first of all, y'all, I am at this tiger melon. Y'all remember from the last garden tour that I did, it was decimated with cucumber beetles. Thanks, Wanda, for letting me know that that's what that was. I could not think of that now for nothing. I checked the undersides of the leaves and I used some diatomaceous earth, and you can see that the new growth is in the clear when it comes to cucumber beetles. But that's not why we're here. Let me show you guys all of this growth. Look at that right there. I have one tiger melon right there. I have another one right here. I have another one right there. That's three. I mean, this thing is exploding. And look at all these flowers. These are male flowers. These are not females. Oh, there's another female right there, a very small one. Don't know if it's going to get pollinated or not, but it is there. And if I come around this plant, I mean, this is prolific, guys. And you know, I love right there. You can see it right there. Look at all of these flowers. I mean, it's just exploding. It is just exploding with growth. Look at all of these new shoots coming off. These are male flowers down here. There's another tiger melon that looks like it did get pollinated down there, right by my asparagus patch. I mean, loaded, you guys. This is absolutely loaded. And so I am amazed at how much growth I actually have. This plant is coming out right here. Tiger melons are an excellent plant to grow in a small space. So I have mine in this storage container. This storage container has been outside for several years. Never took it in the house. And I mean, it's just thriving. It's just thriving, y'all. So I'm excited about that. If I turn around, let me show y'all something. Now, I got mixed feelings on this because I'm salty, but that these have holes in it. But look at my peppers. Look how big they are. Now this one I'm gonna take, but it does have a hole in it. See, there's a hole right there. And so that one, and it is a hole at the bottom. So something has hollowed my pepper out. Guys, I'm so disappointed. There's probably a bug in there. I'm sure there's a bug in there. Yeah, I can see. There's a bug in there. I can see it. Looks like a slug. Can y'all see inside the house? Y'all see that? There's a bug in there. So I will not get that pepper. Here is another huge pepper right here. This one also looks amazing, except look at these bug holes. Bug holes, bug holes. This camera will focus, and so that one will not get ate either. Those are full-size peppers, guys, and unfortunately something didn't hollow them out, but got some new growth coming in right here, and so we just gonna roll with it. And I have some peppers right here. I think these are my jalapenos. I hope they're not jalapenos, but with my luck they probably jalapenos. And then underneath here I got some bills that are starting to come in that hopefully the bugs will leave them be. So got that going on. Um, y'all, I'm watching a squirrel up in the tree. Y'all see that squirrel up there? That's probably that squirrel that be down here eating my stuff. Anywho, when I come on over here to these tomatoes, I have these big old tomatoes. Look at these tomatoes. Look at that right there. They look amazing. Now this one, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I almost snatched that off to make me a fried green tomato because y'all know how delicious that would be. But I'm gonna leave it. I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it. And so I have some tomatoes coming in, and then the explosion is real. I'm gonna come over here to this garden bed right here, and look at these tomatoes. That's ready. These are these orange cherries. Look how big they are. Look how beautiful. I mean, I have some orange cherries. When you start to get a harvest, it's like, oh shucks, you know it's go time. Now I ain't even got no basket, y'all, and these are too big for me to hold in my hand. But I'm gonna pick these orange cherry tomatoes. They are ripe. They are ready. They are thriving. And so that's what I'm gonna do with that. And then if I come over here, I mean, this garden is just, it's doing this thing. It loves its heat. It loves its heat. I got some spaghetti squash coming in. There is, you see that right there? That's a female flower. I got one right here. That one then did its thing right there like so. And then if I look at up here, this is the same plant. I have one right there growing. Now, I showed y'all this in the last video. Y'all know that this trellis is not going to last. This is just a fairing strip that ain't gonna hold. So I'm gonna have to do something else and do it quick, because these spaghetti squash actually get quite large. And I got another one growing right there. And look at this doggone cucumber beetle in there. But even the ants are pollinating. You see how they are in there? I let them ants be. People be fussing about these ants, but ants are also pollinators. You got a bee in there doing its thing. Bee in there, right there doing its thing. Go ahead on, Mr. Bee. Is that a bee? Yeah, that's a bee. And so this is thriving. So I'm gonna come through. I've been cutting off these yellow leaves at the bottom to keep my plants healthy. And so, you know, I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Now, let's see. Do I have any more in here? Nope. I don't. Any Hubbard? No Hubbard yet. But the bed itself is thriving. Any Hubbard yet? Nope, no Hubbard yet. But they are coming, guys. They are coming. And so, yeah. A couple updates. Once this garden starts thriving like that, I go ahead and switch to a balanced fertilizer. So I normally use fish emulsion in my garden to get things going, because I need that heavy nitrogen in the beginning. Once the flowering plants start to flower like that, they need some potassium. I've used More Bloom before and I do love it, but I'm trying to be more intentional with how I spend my money. And so I don't have to go out and buy. I have some things around here that I can use. So last year I had some fertilizer that got wet and got hard. Y'all, I threw it in a bucket, let the rain hit it. I'm gonna go ahead and use that fertilizer. And so that's organic. Don't really matter what you use, as long as you get something well balanced with the NP and K. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing this morning, is going ahead and fertilizing. I'm keeping my plants well watered because it is so hot, and I know that they're gonna push out a lot of growth. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. This is a short video today, but I just wanted to show y'all in a few short days how the garden is thriving. All right, I hope y'all garden is doing well. Y'all get out there, keep growing. I got a lot of cleanup to do, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I'll get to it. I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care, and bye for now.